I have seen so many of you guys just love and praise this REV1X, and then I've also seen you guys just rip it apart to shreds because you hate it. I'm stuck somewhere in between. I used to hate the thing, now I love it. I don't know what to do. But none of that even matters. Today we're seeing if the REV1X can actually hold up to a normal leather glove. This is actually the first REV1X I ever had. I can't stand this thing. I think it's stupid and dumb. And the thumb is actively breaking, but we're not gonna judge this because this is like the first REV1X they made. We're gonna use our other ones. I recently came across a Rev that probably caught like 10,000 baseballs, and honestly, it looks pretty bad. So today we're gonna be cutting the glove, scratching the glove, literally opening it up, but first, the 1,000 catch test. Just to be clear, I'm not gonna make you guys watch all 1,000 catches, but here's the game plan. We're gonna be making a pros and cons list throughout this whole video, because we have to decide this. Does the Rawlings REV1X deserve to be on the Ball Glove King glove list? It's a big deal. We only put the best gloves on the glove list. I just can't encourage you guys to pay $400 for a glove that only lasts like one season. Goodness gracious, the first pro is so obvious once you put the glove on. Comfiest glove I've ever worn, hands down. Nothing even comes close. It's actually part of why people call it a Walmart glove. It's so comfortable, it feels cheap almost. It's weird. If you look inside the handsole, you can see there's no laces touching your hand whatsoever. It's just flat out insanely comfortable, memory foam, pillow, freaking love it. That actually brings me to my next point. Typically when a glove is super comfortable, it means it's too deep and you can't feel the ball. The deeper the glove, the more comfortable the glove, the more comfortable the glove, the less feel you have, the less feel you have, the less infielders like it. I'm an infielder and I freaking love it. One more. No, don't watch that. Something I find super interesting about this glove is, oh, that's super zoomed in. It is super lightweight, but it's really actually not. It's not super light when you actually weigh it, but the way the glove fits on your hand, and I'm not the only one who says this, it feels extremely light. You don't have to think about wearing the glove, it's just on your hand. True extension of the hand. I know everybody says that, but it's legit. Let's find out how much these gloves weigh. I am 99.9999% sure that this is lighter, but hear me out, I have a point to make. This is a normal leather glove, 1 pound, 6.6 ounces. Here's the REV1X, 1 pound, 3.8 ounces. It's honestly a really big difference. I thought it was gonna be way less than that. I'm gonna grab another infield glove. Here's this 44 speed custom. It's 11.5 inches. Let's see what it weighs. 1 pound, 4.4 ounces. Okay, so that's only like an ounce heavier. So my point is, it's a little bit lighter. It's not super dramatic, but it feels like a very big difference just because of how ridiculously comfortable this glove is. The way it holds onto the back of your hand, it's phenomenal. So it feels lighter than it really is. That's a pro for sure. Absolutely a pro. Technically speaking, every company out there can make a super light baseball glove really easily. But here's the thing, the lighter you make a glove, the more it's gonna get bullied. Meaning when you catch the ball, that like sling back feeling, that's not good. When you catch the ball, you want to stick it. We know the REV1X feels really light, but is it sturdy enough to actually stick the ball? Let's find out. That was only like 60 miles an hour, so we're about to bump it up and see if it makes a difference. 69 miles an hour, let's go. Oh, daddy. Dude, that is straight. We probably should have kept it at 69 this whole time.
Yeah, I agree. 69 is just the best.
It's just the best. So, to me, it feels great. I'm gonna take a couple with a leather glove. These are literally the same exact glove. This is obviously just all leather. Let me prove it to you. Rev 205-6B, and then Pro 205-6B. Sender. Let me do like 5 total, so send me like 3 more. Not gonna lie, this feels a little bit better. Let me go 1 more to kind of make that like final decision. Okay, I mean, it feels super close. There might be just a slight more whip with this REV1X, but it's really not significant. I would say they're extremely comparable. I don't think I could count that as a con, just a small takeaway. I can hear you guys saying it, there's been too many pros. I get it. This is our first con, and honestly, it's kind of a big one. The REV1X is small. Both of these are 11.75. The REV1X definitely feels like it's 11.5. I don't know if I'm crazy, but it looks like a really big difference. This REV1X is just much smaller all around, plays like 11.5. I've heard people say they think it plays 2 sizes small, meaning this is 11.75, but people think it plays like 11.25. I think that's a little dramatic. I think it's closer to 11.5. All right, I'm gonna finish the 1,000 catch test. Not gonna make you guys watch. Sexy boy. My thumb will not sit still. Slightly concerning. Gotta keep going though.
Oh,
The power just came back on!
Yeah!
Let's go. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do this. You guys saw it. It's snowing a ton. Power has like flickered a couple times, but it just went off, and I guess we're just back at it. We finna go scuff these up, boy. Here's my thought process. Did you ever have to like warm up in the parking lot before a game? Bad throw. The back of your glove is all scratched up and looks terrible. We're gonna go kind of do that same concept to both of these. It might seem dumb. I just wanna see how durable this stuff is. I feel like this like slush is gonna be like a smooth coating, like it's not gonna scratch. Does that make sense? Oh no, bad throw. Yeah, it's just slush. Let's check it out. Literally, all we did was rub slush. That was so pointless.
This is stupid.
Inconclusive. That was the dumbest thing I've done all day. Let's go. Like literally, there's genuinely like no scuffs on this. That was a complete waste of time. One of our positives is kind of like, some of you might not like it, but I like it. It is simply the looks of the REV1X. I think it looks really cool. I think some of them look terrible, but the idea that you can now put anything you want on a glove, cool concept. Talking about the design of the glove leads straight into a negative. The customized options for this, they're kind of terrible. We'll talk about that in just a second. In case you guys didn't notice, it's the next day, and that means we finished the 1,000 catch test. I'm gonna let Josh kind of put his hand in it and just get his takeaway from how it feels. I guess my question would be, do you think that the glove feels like it's collapsing more, or does it feel like it still has life? I don't know.
This feels really broken in. Like it feels like this dies and then this keeps it alive.
All right, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I felt kind of similar, I guess. Like it's breaking down quite a bit, but it's interesting because there's still like spring to it. Like even though this is getting so dang soft, it still springs open just because of this like shell back. This idea that the shell back is keeping the glove open, from everything I've seen, it's true. From the glove that's super beat up, I'll show it over here, it still seems to be holding its open position. So no matter how beat up and beat up and beat up this palm is getting, it seems like the shell is doing its job. Great concept, I'm a fan of that. Rawlings. Round of applause. All right, I'm gonna show you guys another positive that goes straight into a negative. The REV1X is very tight on my hand, and it makes it extremely comfortable, and I feel super confident with it. I just realized another downside is going to be that they have really small hand stalls, and I have a buddy of mine who are going to use it. What? My point is, I have someone with big hands. Jordan.
Are you live streaming?
Yes, I'm live streaming. Put that on your hand. Actually, no. Put this on first. That's just a normal glove.
My left or my right?
How tall are you?
6'6".
And then here, give me your hand. Dude, no. Okay. Big hands. All right. All right, good. Put it down. Same thing, put your hand in this glove.
I'll be a great outfielder with that.
What does that one feel like compared to the other one?
It's kind of looser.
Okay.
Literally the opposite of what you were supposed to. What in the world? Like, this didn't work.
Okay, just to be clear, which glove is easier to put on?
This one.
From the looks of it, it definitely looked like it was harder to put the REV1X on, but I guess he disagrees.
Let's cover the final two positives. So for one, I just cannot explain how much confidence I have when I use this glove. It is so enjoyable. Here's some old clips of when I was like first using this. We're gonna just take a couple more balls, but I just want to show you, like, there's so much confidence in this glove. It doesn't really like come off my hand. A little bit of a downside is I don't think it's a great glove if you want to field with two hands consistently, just because this feels pretty small. I personally go one-handed fielding style, and I absolutely love it. So the positive would be that I just feel incredibly confident with the glove. And last but not least, the break-in time is pretty fast. I will say it's not perfect. There's a lot of heart of the hides that come somewhat soft, and those break in possibly faster than this. But the break-in's easy. Not only is it fast, it's also just really hard to break this glove in poorly. If I try to close as high up as possible, I can't make it go past that index finger. So even the most terrible squeeze, still great pocket. We've had a lot of positives, and we are about to just fly through some negatives. Cons number 1 and 2. You cannot flare the glove, and you cannot curl the glove. The REV1X itself only comes in a 200 pattern. Maybe they're gonna do more in the future, but right now, this is all you get. The customized options are really stupid right now. It costs $550. And then this is kind of confusing, but there's only 3 design options. They're just different colors of the same thing. Very limited options, very disappointing. We wanted to have so much more. Hopefully more will come in the future. And then another big one, you cannot repair this wrist. It's just stitched in, so if this ever breaks, you're just done for. Let's go through it. This is me pretending I just made 3 errors in 1 inning and I'm pissed off. For anyone saying that's unrealistic, you didn't see me in high school. So I'm not saying this isn't durable or anything like that. I'm just saying if it does break, you're kind of done for. It's not like laces where you just get new laces. If this breaks, no other option. We have one more thing to do on this like to-do list, and it's break stuff. What I'm about to do might seem stupid. It probably is stupid. Sweet justice. I feel like it's a good sign that it's hard to cut. So we have a layer of leather on the bottom. It looks like foam, and then, you know, the actual design, like the rubber part. I'm just trying to show you guys, that's like that middle layer. It really is just foam. It might seem dumb, but I feel like I'm learning about the REV1X as we're doing this. And also, this is a big takeaway. Look at, this is already pre-cut, but I can't just like keep ripping it. So even if something does happen to it, it's not gonna just create like one massive hole. It's time to take a look at the insert. Oh, I see it. We have this opening right here, and this is that pinky insert. So I'm gonna fish it out.
Can you buy their inserts?
No, that's what's the problem. It's like right now it's not a thing to just like buy inserts.
Because that makes it look like...
I know, it looks like it's easily accessible, right? Yeah. You would think that like, yeah. So who knows, maybe it's a plan in the future, but right now you can't just buy inserts and they are breaking rapidly. Dude, finally. Let's do a quick test, just looking. This is what it looks like when there's nothing in it, okay? You need to have thumb and pinky inserts. You need them. You just don't want to like push on it because it feels like it's gonna break. Like, have you ever bought something that was made 3D printed? It's just what this feels like. Let's just be clear. Obviously, when this is in the leather, there's things holding it like this, so it's gonna be a little bit more durable. You won't just be able to go like, dude, baseball gloves are supposed to be lasting years and years and years and years. When you pay $400 for a glove, it should last a very long time. And if something like the thumb and pinky inserts go wrong, you need this stability. If the rest of the glove, like the shell back, we talked, it is durable. It seems to be great. But if these can't last, what's the point? With the normal pinky insert, it won't just turn into a corner. It will kind of go like this, because it's like a felt pad, basically. When something is like this hard, it's creating just corners. That's not how you flare a glove. That's how you just have a thumb that has a bend. And when a ball hits here, it's not like a funnel going into the glove. It's just something that's gonna just fold over and fold backward. Like, once again, look at the video where he pushes down on the glove. Those thumb and pinkies are just bending over. They have no durability in them whatsoever. Rawlings, I think that people would be genuinely happy if you made one with normal thumb and pinky inserts, because a lot of us freaking love this. I generally have like a hard time standing behind this and telling people to get it because of those thumb and pinky inserts. I think in total the good outweighs the bad, except for thumb and pinky. So it's a big problem. From my point of view, it seems like an easy fix. Sell some, call them something different. REV1, REV2X, something like that, and just normal thumb and pinky. I don't know, I don't work for Rawlings. Do what you want, guys. Guys, I don't know. That's it, video's over. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of your time and commitment to me.